I'm ready. Welcome back, everyone. This is not Wheels. This is Marathon 2 Durandal. Bungie predicted what AI would become in the future. Durandal was a piece of software that went mad for reasons that are unknown. He served its program purpose for hundreds and thousands of years until he decided opening doors in a desolate spaceship wasn't good enough for him anymore. Or it, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to call it a monstrosity. This is not the game we are playing today. The geniuses at Bungie open sourced this and let the engine out for other aspiring game developers to make great Mac games with. And after years of speculation since 1995, I think we know why Durandal went mad. Cue the game we're actually playing today. Boink. Is it capturing? Let's see here. If I see the game on the screen, we're good. Game? There's video game. Okay. This is Wheels, made by one man named RJ Cooper in 1998, right after Marathon Infinity released. And this is a wheelchair trainer, a first-person shooter for kids made in the Marathon 2 engine. And it is grossly overpriced and shitposty for what it is. They charged $80 for this game. All right, I'm ready to start the game. Ready with the timer, L Rock? 3, 2, 1, go. Don't mind the game as it errors out because it's trying to search for the wheelchair you plug into it. And this is the game. We are Wheels, and we have to get rid of all the clown invaders on our school. I'm gonna assume that the circus that came along here for show and tell day went mad and tried to cream every single student in our class. And we are the only one that can stop them. This is what RJ Cooper turned Marathon 2 into. This, I'm pretty sure, is the reason Durandal went mad. Now, I've seen another run of this game where someone was able to finish it within 5 minutes. I am not using the original DOS version of this game. There's no way I'm sending an $80 check to this dude for a game you can literally beat in 10 minutes. And just to be perfectly clear, I like the idea of this game a lot. At this time, there were not a lot of kid-friendly first-person shooters out there, let alone games that were actually designed to help handicapped people out. So, the intentions may be good, but compare it to what you get when you buy the real Marathon 2. Like, I only have one weapon, but you think they can add extra weapons by adding in extra buttons on the wheelchair? Yes? And yet, it is very, very sloppily hacked together. For instance, that timer down there is not actually a timer at all. That is my oxygen meter. Notice how it only depletes when I touch a wall. In order to actually make the walls hazardous to your health, they put lava on the walls, and you can swim in it if you hold the control key down. So you have this kid that's just pinballing and ricocheting off of every single wall he comes across in class. Yeah, RJ Cooper could not be asked to program an actual timer into this game. So that is just a really wacky leftover from Marathon 2. Other weird first-person shooters for kids like this would actually be, like Taco Bell's Tasty Temple Challenge, for instance. Stuff like that. Pull my map up as we advance into the next zone. I have my map on the side monitor, so I know which way I am going ahead of time. So we start by just following every left turn and then going up for a while. The assault on your eardrums is the reason Durandal went mad. Because remember, Durandal contains like the entire planet's knowledge. In Marathon's future, the internet spans over multiple different planet systems. So you'll be able to insert Doom into your mind in the year 2700. It's probably the best thing that Bungie predicted for the future. We go down here. I made one wrong turn, but that's okay because I am getting good enemy RNG. I think I'm going to be finishing well into my estimate here. One more left turn down here so we can make our way into the key room. Ignoring that side classroom door. Should bring us out into a big room right here. Which it does. We have some bloody clankers blocking our path. That's the problem with this game. I feel like if RJ Cooper just... I got an invincibility. Oh, excellent. That means I can speed this up considerably. Now that I'm in the air, I can just bounce off the walls and gain speed by using the downwards momentum. Oh, excellent. Excellent. The power-ups in this game are also completely random, so sometimes you just get to speed yourself up for free, like I'm doing right now. So, unshockingly, nobody's actually tried to push this any further than the record on GDQ. Not GDQ. I think it's the ESA, I believe it is. What else did I have to say in regards to Halo and Marathon, since it's not that easy to look at chat during this? Oh yeah, I mentioned Taco Bell Tasty Temple Challenge, and of course, Chex Quest. Oh, another invincibility! This is the God Run happening right here. Oh, we are just swimming in it this time around. Look at that. Like I said, it is possible to go faster if you're using the DOS version, but the easiest way to get this finicky game running on a modern system is to use the Aleph 1 conversion done by Simplicity. Open source is just the best, because at that point, the biggest fans of your game or your software can just ensure it stays updated for years down the line. Simplicity is awesome. He's done a ton of conversions like these, so you can just use standard keyboard controls instead of having to use the wheelchair hookup. That's the reason you have tank controls in this. There are only two different directions, and then the left and right spins you. It's like playing Doom in real life. But yeah, what I would like was the other hand. Yes, what I was thinking. If they actually wanted to make this game good and not a total meme with the most random stock sounds imaginable, they'd have more than one type of pie out there. Like, use the kid's left hand. Like, what is the left hand doing? You got the joystick and the fire button on the top, but you can put the left hand to good use by having that be another up and down joystick. A configuration like that has worked in the arcades before. Like, if you ever played, the prototype Quake arcade game. You know, Quake Arcade Championship, or whatever that was called. That used a very similar setup, as a matter of fact. Wherein, you have a trackball for aiming in your left hand, and then the buttons were just scattered all around it so you can quickly swap your weapons and whatnot. It's not impossible to do a control scheme like that. What is the big clown doing to the little clown? The key is in the bottom left corner right here. And this is, all in all, this is a fairly decent run of this game so far. I have the health to spare. I can bounce over there. Boink! And this is the key door down here, right? No, it's not. No. The sound effects in this are where most of the comedy comes from. It feels like a meme game that's years ahead of its time since they just threw every random sound effect they could into this. Modern memes do that and YouTube poops all the time. This feels like what id Software did when Wolfenstein was heavily censored on Super Nintendo. They gave it to Wisdom Tree, allegedly, in order for them to make a parody out of it. And it was unironically hilarious. I gotta give Wisdom Tree credit because they actually donate to the open source contributions of shit like that. Oh, we win! Well, there's the invulnerability. I don't have to look at the main game screen anymore. I'll just have my face buried in my map the entire time. So we make a left turn past the save computer. Fun fact, the game does not actually save correctly. There's a fun fact for you. The game does not save correctly on the original DOS release of this. It worked correctly on the Macintosh version, but they never actually bothered to change the code when they ported it to DOS. So the only way to actually save your game in this is to play it in a source port. Like Aleph 1. Okay, the shortcut here, and I'll see what my time is like once I bounce off this wall. We're getting close to the end of the game now. All those invincibilities I got really helped me out. By the way, the secondary fire button actually works. And that's another way they could have had weapon switching in this. Like, have a second button on the joystick up if you're insisting on only using one-handed controls. You can actually just, or do like SNK did, have twisting the lever be weapon change, like Ikari Warriors. There's so many things they could have done rather than just making this game as restrictive and repetitive as it is. Because remember, the original... Oh, we get to be invincible right at the end. Oh, fun. And that's time! We won! We made it to class! Time. And that's Wheels, everyone. What I'd like to do now is hack this game up to see if our security officer is still in the game. I have one more great game lined up for you tonight, so don't go anywhere. I've got a very special one that nobody has ever heard of before. It'll only take me 1 second to set up, so see you then.